Mr. Podcast Show. I am your host, Mr. aka Jeffrey Mr. Right beside me.
I am.
Smelling so delicious.
Thank you. It's a new washer guy. I am Dana Mr. aka Mrs. Mr. and together we are
the Mr.
Oh, you were going too fast, bro.
Okay, come on, try it again.
And together we are the Mr. You better get it right. Today we are cooking up. What are we cooking up today?
We're cooking up love for the holidays. Ooh. So you can smell that from your podcast ears. If you're watching on YouTube or on video right now, if you're on whatever podcast.
We have some pots.
It smells delicious. So we're talking about, the holidays is sometimes packed with family. You got your cousins them coming through. You're trying to get Christmas decorations, fixed up. You're trying to buy gifts. You're trying to do those things. Many times you lose that taste for your love, and it's like you get kind of bogged down with everything's going on. So today you smell that? Do you smell what Mr. is cooking in there?
Yes,
so
we got
four things on both sides of things that you can do to intentionally cook up love during this holiday season.
Yes,
the most wonderful time of the year.
Yes.
So stay tuned.
Yes.
And if you are, we want to shout out everybody who subscribed, who's liked, shared a post, everybody who's rated, everybody dropped those things. That is what gets us up in those things. So appreciate that. We do not take that lightly. So if you drop a comment, just drop a little anything in there. Just emojis wise.
We appreciate everyone.
We want to keep family together. Keep our family
together. Yes. So, but before we do that, you know what we do?
A little segment we like to call.
No.
Oh,
no, sir.
You're right.
The
You're
song.
Right. Oh, I'm jumping right to it. I'm ready to get to the thing. You're right. The theme song, which is, it still smells so delicious, fresh. So we got the pots. If you listen to the podcast, we got the full pots today. I was going to have it in the kitchen, but all right. Insurance wouldn't let us do it.
Good boy.
Sponsors, we got sponsors. Come on down. So let's get the song going. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Laugh, learn, love.
What you say?
Laugh, learn, love.
What you say?
Laugh, learn, love.
It's the Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Podcast Show.
Laugh, learn, love.
Yeah, you better come on in. Come on.
Laugh, learn, love. Laugh, learn, love.
It's the Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Podcast Show. Oh, yeah.
Let's start the show.
Yeah.
I cannot take you serious at all.
I get the ears in. I'm like this all the time. They're like, you just for the show? No, this is me. 28 hours a day. So I better get like
y'all pray for me.
Get like me.
Yes. So, anyway, so let's do the last.
Blessed. Hold on. You better take your blessing. Don't you look at your.
So
you need to say what I think. You need to stop and call what it is a blessing. It's like, I am blessed and highly favored.
Such a blessing. I'm so blessed and highly favored. I'm not being sarcastic.
Why you say so for this? Let me tell you something. If you're coming in, and all of me and listeners, I appreciate you. Because sarcasm when a woman said it. If they ever say so a little, especially from an African American woman, there's no disrespect is intertwined all in that.
No,
she meant that with respect, but you know what I'm saying? I know my Lord. And he said you can have exceedingly abundantly above all
things. All right, so we are cooking up love for the holidays. And so we're going to kick it off, as always, with the laughter component. If a man doesn't have money for a
Hold on, you didn't say, see that? You're slipping. Now you slipping now. What's the name of this segment before you jump into it now? Come on now. See that? See,
this is a little segment we like to call Whose Side You On?
Now, give the people the question. And let me tell you something. Your first time listening, go back and listen to the other episodes. What took you so long to get here? Second of all, this is where you listen to this and you say whose side you on.
Jimmy, these people are prepared for Thanksgiving. We can't be all day.
I'm not telling all them. Just let them know what's going on. If they cooking up, they need to be cooking up love. They cooking up the sweet thing.
If a man doesn't have money for a ring and is broke, should he propose? Why or why not?
I'll let you go ahead and take kick off that. Go ahead. So go ahead. You said they cooking, so go ahead and let them know.
I believe it depends. I believe it depends.
No, you gotta pick one
No.
side.
Let me tell you why. I believe it depends on where you are in your age. I don't know. I know most people may say, well, age shouldn't have anything to do with that. But I really believe it does because I'm like, if you're like, 20s and that sort of thing, because I think about us, we didn't have any money. You know what I'm saying?
I had a couple dollars.
Well,
I had $632 in my bank account.
Yeah, you had $632 in your bank account.
I almost got a prenup too. I didn't know you were trying to. I didn't know. Okay, we got married at 23 years old. This $632 was, come on now. But I didn't get the prenup, so I trusted. I walked in there. So
I would say it really depends. I believe it depends on.
You gotta pick a side on this side. You can't be. Pick a side.
I just feel like everything is not black and white.
It is on this show. It really is.
So I would say yes, he should still propose.
Would you say yes though?
I would say.
And don't y'all lie in these comments. Don't say anything. Oh, the Lord said.
I would say if you're 20 something, you know what I'm saying? Like I get it. You're trying to make.
What's the cutoff? What's the cutoff age that he can be?
Now I don't need nobody to be like 40, 50 years old talking about.
He work on different times. The Lord can work on anybody at different times. You said because he's 40 or 50 years old, he is disqualified. You disqualified.
No, I'm not saying you're not disqualified. I'm not saying you're disqualified. I'm just stating that you should be talking about you don't have the money. Not even for a ring. Not even a ring. A ring don't cost that much. It depends because now people want these $10,500, $8,000 rings. So I don't know that.
Women do.
No,
we don't get a ring.
But what I'm saying is, if you feel like you have a connection, because one thing you cannot deny is the connection that you have with somebody. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, I think women, we have to be wise when it comes to, first of all, pray to the Lord if that's the person for you. Mm-hmm. Number two is, you have to be wise in making your decision, if he, making sure that he also has a relationship with Christ. I think that's, just as important. But I believe if you guys are trying to grow together and build your empire together, because there are many situations where women and men, they have got married, they started out with little or nothing, and look where they are today. They have grown to that. So I'm saying, ladies,
it's almost good to find them broke. It's good for
it's really good for everybody to be broke. That way
he broke.
But that way you be able to build that empire together. So that's what I would say. I would say that yes, I believe as long as you do a couple of things, pray to the Lord, making sure y'all all in that, the relationship, God is at the head of the relationship. If you feel like that's the person that God has called for you and you have an undeniable connection, then I would say y'all grow together. I mean, my thing is,
so what's your answer?
I'm telling you, yes. I said,
what
Jeffrey gonna make me.
No, can't nobody make me do. So thank you. I just want to get your, because I was like, what is your answer? I'm not into anything. That's going on the show. I'm so sorry. You listen.
But what I'm saying is,
come out the mouth, come out the heart, come from the heart.
No, what I'm saying is,
so you better
what I'm saying is that yes, ladies, as long as you have done your due diligence, and if you feel like that's the person that God has, so I believe, and grow your empire together.
So finally, it's good. It's a good Christian answer. You saying yes, but it sounds like yes. It sounds like you gave a lot of reasons for no at this point in time. So ladies, let me go ahead and give you my advice. No, that's not what I said. Listen, I'm just saying what I heard. I'm just saying what I heard.
I said, my thing is, you were broke. You were clearly broke.
I had more money than you had, though. You trying to say this person clearly states is implied
but what
that
I'm
the woman has more money than me.
I would say this. A man, though, I would say, let me people go back. Because my thing is, Jeffrey didn't have a lot of money either. And Jeffrey is very, very cost efficient. But what he did do was, and I still wear my ring to this day, and I still love my ring. It's the ring that he purchased for me 14 years ago. Even though with him being cheap, even though he made a sacrifice to be able to provide me with the ring. So all I'm saying is, don't make an excuse about you can't. You can buy $100 ring, a $200 ring. You can always, when you get to the 10-year milestone, you can always increase. So I believe, men, make sure you still come to the table with the ring. So yeah, that's what I would say.
So my answer to the question is, if a man is broke and does not have a job, should he propose to somebody he loves? I say absolutely yes. Shoot your shot, my brother. Shoot your shot. If you look at the movie, that's the only way we know that women love us nowadays. Women are really on the mark of looking for marks. That's the reason why basketball players, everywhere they travel, artists, anybody, they go to hotel rooms, there's women laid out outside in the parking lot, everywhere they try to go, because they are a target. Look right here, the camera. Look in the podcast too as well. The only way you know she really loves you is if you denounce your throne and you go amongst and you walk in that sin. That's what I say. So I was really a billionaire when I met you. I just didn't tell you because I didn't know if you really love me or not.
Okay.
Just like Hakeem off Coming to America. That's the only way he knew she gonna love him. He went to Queens. He went to Queens with no money at all. He had his own money. The boy had his own money. But the only way he could tell if she loved him is he went and became he worked from the bottom and tried to say, could we find love that way? Men, that's part of our thing. If we feel like you a gold digger, now I don't know why we try to use flash to get you. That's part of that. That's some brothers we talk to. But my answer is yes, shoot your shot, brother.
Yes.
And that's it.
So we actually on the same page.
First time ever.
Yeah, first time ever.
Well, even though my answer was clearly yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, put it in the comments. Whose side? Well, actually, we both on the same side. So just put your feedback in there. Your side may be different. Some people may say, nope, don't propose to me unless you have a ring.
And tell the truth now, because some of y'all, I know what y'all doing. Y'all get a ring, one of these bubblegum rings. You're not gonna take no picture of it now, because now, see, we got engaged when we didn't really know social media like that.
No, we got engaged, now social media, now you got to have helicopters and fireworks and all of that stuff to get proposed. And let's take it back to the basics. I mean, where you just get proposed.
You just gotta get that thing. You get that.
My thing is, your proposal does not exemplify the love that because some people have made these amazing proposals, but you want your marriage to last longer than the proposal.
Definitely. If not, another thing too, if it don't work out, I gotta get that ring back. I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. Now that's not gonna happen. I'm saying you say no.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the marriage don't work out.
Let me
tell you something. I'm keeping my ring.
Listen, they're gonna get repossessed. You better keep that right, because it ain't going down though. So
I am keeping my ring. Let me go ahead. I made a. Let me
I got the video of me person today. That's that. You don't want me.
My ring gonna go to Jay's.
If you don't, let me tell you something.
If you don't want me, you don't want.
What you talking about? Listen. Okay. If you don't want me, you don't want my ring. That's what I'm trying to say. So you can take it.
Anyway, so
let's still cook this love. We try to
we cook our love. We cook it our love. Yes. So this week is Thanksgiving. Woo, woo, woo. We're so excited about Thanksgiving.
Or whatever week that you listen to the song.
Whatever week. But the week that we're recording, it is Thanksgiving, and so a lot of times on Thanksgiving we have time with our family. We got kids. We trying to go visit all these people in their homes and all of that stuff. Now we're doing this thing called Friendsgiving, which is pretty cool as well.
Yeah,
so there's
I've been wanting to do a Friendsgiving.
Yeah. So it's just so many things that that's pulling our attention during this week. Although we're all work, Jeffrey, you can't.
I'm singing with the people. Keep going.
But although that. I was train of thought. But although, we have so many things are pulling our different attention and, all that stuff, even though we're off work, now it's like, man, we've been off work, so now we got time to go spend time with family members. We're trying to go to this household, try to go to this in-laws household. You try to do all of these things. And so one of the things, though, what you don't want to do, even though you're doing all these things, is that you want to make sure you still have that connection with your spouse. So today we're going to be discussing the 4 ingredients for holiday love.
One of my favorites.
Yes. So I have my favorite that I feel like that I know I will prefer and most women may prefer. And Jeff have his 4th favorite that most Mr. Yes. So 4 gifts that your spouse wants that Amazon cannot deliver. Shout out to Amazon. I love Amazon. My thing is Amazon can get you the stuff right there. But 4 gifts that Amazon. These are gifts that Amazon cannot deliver. Yeah.
I'm gonna be clear on this side, so you get that. But it's cooking up, right? So as you cooking them pies or cakes, them ham, lamb, yams, turkeys, whatever stuff. These are 4 things that you want to kind of kick it in there. All right. So you go ahead with your first one.
So my first one is
take out the pot, y'all.
Serve her. a lot of times for me, I feel like we serve so many different people. You serve people at work, you serve people with your kids, you serve your husband, you serve just everyone. And so most of the time women, we neglect ourselves. So it would be amazing if Jeffrey, Mr. or spouses, the husband, serve their wife during this holiday season. How about you fix her plate for a change, or
blasphemy.
Fix her plate for a change. Oh, sorry. Fix her plate for a change, or help her around the house, or whatever it takes, because it is, like I say, women, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves trying to prepare for the holidays. Not this year for me, because I'm just going to the in-laws, but for the most part, I know in years previous, I was like, bit of work, they still come in, try to cook pies, cook dinners, all of that stuff, to host Thanksgiving dinner. And so I would say serve her. That would be mine. One of my first ones.
Okay, because you leave the ingredients on there.
Okay.
All right, the first one for the men. Tastes delicious. Let's see what we got. First ingredient, bam, flirt with them. Flirt with him. I know on the other side, men have become the hunters. We've hunted you guys all this whole time. Ladies, when's the last time you flirted with your man? When's the last time you sent something to him?
We love the thrill of the chase, but I get you.
So, but that's the point. We do too. But that don't mean we want to do it 100% of the time. We want to put something on the other side. The man needs love too. And men may not say this. Your man may not say nothing to you, but he appreciates you flirting with him. Lets him know while you're at work that he is on your mind. I know all the time men have been told, make sure you do those things for women, but also reciprocally, men flirt with that brother, okay? Or do something for a laugh, joke with him, take your towel off in front of him, send him something, do something, wear that outfit about 8 episodes ago, flirt with him,
okay? Alrighty. Number 2, take an interest in her interests during this holiday season. If you could get away or whatnot, figure out some things that she loves to do. If she loves cooking, come in the kitchen and cook with her. If she loves doing family outings with the kids, make sure you do that. If she loves going to the spa, after a long day of cooking on Thursday, on Friday, don't go Black Friday shopping. Take her to the spa, just the two of you. Also, or if she loves shopping, and she loves Black Friday shopping, get on up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, now they go on Thursdays, which I think we should. But anyway, that's another topic. But 6 o'clock, get up with her that morning on Friday and go shopping with her. So just take an interest, whatever her interest is. Even if her interest is for me, even if her interest is just sitting and just reading a book or just doing nothing, take an interest with that. I mean, and respect that. So that would be one of mine. So take an interest in her interest. Try mine too. I love that one.
There you go. All right, so cook up another one of these men. Oh, here we go, fellas. What we got in this pot? Oh, clank-a-lang-lang. It says, do something with him he likes to do. Do something with him he likes to do. He likes to do. You gotta try the background. That's why we don't have nobody on set. Like, you see that? Thank you.
Don't record that,
Thank you. Yes, it's staying in there. Do something with him he likes to do. It's in the pot, cooking up love for the holiday. Do something with him he likes to do. If he likes to play 2K or Madden, just get on there and just play with him. You know what I'm saying? Do something he likes to do. Do something outside the ordinary.
Watch the 49ers game. Go Niners.
Yep, watch it.
With your 49er shirt on.
Yes, and then research something about the game that you can shock them, bro. Like, oh, you know, oh,
like Jim Garoppolo.
Or not, Jim Garoppolo is the quarterback.
I understand. Well, that's the start. Most women may not know who their man's team quarterback is.
And that's sad. That is sad. Shame on you if you are not, you don't know who the brother team is, and he's cheering for this side. That goes a long way for him. Do something with him that he likes to do. When you say, oh, what we going to eat something, and he suggests something, just take your little tail on there to the restaurant and eat what he wants to eat for the first time in history. I know it's never happened before.
Okay, number 3.
Hold on, I'm sorry. What is y'all doing, man? What is y'all doing? Slide that way, please. I'm sorry. We can't even have it. That's why we need sponsors on here, so we can get babysitters to get this thing. If you want to play something, you want to send some cash out or something that way, please do so.
It's Thanksgiving weekend, so their school's out. So.
And they need to go back to school ASAP.
No, we enjoying them at home.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
Okay.
No, I'm so serious.
Number 3, arrange everything and take her on a date. Again, this goes back to being interested in what she wants to do. Especially during the holiday season, there are going to be grandmothers around and grannies and Gigi's and Mimi's and Pawpaws and Papas and all of those things. So take an opportunity, take advantage of this time to be able to go on a date with each other. So, again, arrange everything, meaning finding the sitter, making sure the kids, they got clothes or food or whatever it needs, and take your spouse out on a date. Again, it's an opportunity. It's a win-win for you and her. So again, it's a lot of times I think feel like taking people out on a date is work. Honestly, that's the easiest thing that you should be able to do, is because, again, it's an opportunity for you guys to connect, an opportunity for you guys to talk about things that you usually not able to talk about. So, again, arrange everything, and take her out on a date.
And so that means that the man has to select the place to eat at this point in time, correct? Is that what we're saying? So it's good.
Or you can, if you know her favorite restaurant, you can take her onto her favorite restaurant.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We still got some more cooking in this pot. 2 more for the men. What do we got here that smells so good? Compliment him. Pause for dramatic effect. Compliment him. Meaning, give him some compliments. Let that brother know, like some of the brothers has a little 6-pack or a keg or something right there. 6-pack or a keg. Compliment that brother. Say something nice about him too. He may be, all the time we talk about women dealing with body issues or whatever issues as time goes on, as they get older. Compliment that brother too. He wants to know he still looks attractive to you. He still looks whatever, or like he's still the man in the household. Men love it. You know what I'm saying? Compliment that brother. Let him know what's going on. So
that's what's up.
That's good. Is that good stuff?
That's good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. All
right, the women can handle that.
Yeah. I have to work on that one. That doesn't come naturally for me, but I have to work on that. Yeah.
Why not? Why is it? You have a quick thing of why not? I want to go into the whole dissertation, but well, you have a quick thing, because somebody else is probably saying the same thing. Like, I think you said something like this earlier on a couple shows. I don't know if you read the comments. I sometimes go through the comments too. So shout out, I forget who said it like that, but they were saying something you said resonated to them. Like, that is me. Mrs. Mister is me. I am her. In the sense of like, I don't think that I'm not complimenting them, and so she's like, I didn't know.
No, I just think it's just, just going back to how being brought up, how we've been brought up is a lot of times men typically pay compliments to the lady, we were told we're beautiful, you're, all these things, but, even going back, there's not even really too many movies. Watching, it's not even too many movies where it just really shows the man, first of all, seeking her, doing everything for her, taking her out, and complimenting her, but it doesn't show that other side
I couldn't have said it myself.
The lady complimenting him. So that's something I need to work on.
You in this pot.
I'm in that pot. Yeah. But I mean, that's just
good reflection. I appreciate you reflecting on that.
So. And they still do better at that. But I do tell you have some more. If you get dressed up and stuff like that, I'd be like, maybe you look nice today.
Thank you.
Yes.
But men, we get in trouble for not complimenting. I was in a couples class. It was like, men, you better compliment your woman. And I was like, that is true. That is absolutely true. Your woman.
But no, you have to realize, though, you have to compliment me as well. You don't do it as much as you used to.
I compliment you. I tell you that. When you more, I'll be like, ooh, when you come out the shower all the time.
I'm not talking about just.
Or when you put your clothes on, I'll be like, oh, you look beautiful today. Oh, you say everything?
Yeah.
I
am more than just. Okay, and ladies are more than just their physical appearance. We are
what are you complimenting
then?
What do you want to compliment then? Your brain can?
Yes. Baby, oh my goodness, you sound so intelligently when you discuss da-da-da-da-da. Or, Or I know, no, you do compliment my work. Now I do appreciate that. I got a couple of notes on my bathroom mirror where he has complimented my work and talking about that he felt like that I was, you know, that was my purpose and looking at my purpose and all of that. So
I saw by your job too with them.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. But I'm just letting you. I think sometimes we get so caught up in the physical appearance. But I just put. I'm not saying you. I'm just stating.
I'm the only brother here on the show.
Well, Jason here, he's just in the background.
He been a big kid, we put kids out for Christmas.
But you know, but I'm just saying, just keep in mind. I think a lot of times we just compliment on the physical appearance. Make sure you also complimenting emotionally, you know, mentally, you know, intellectually, and all of that stuff.
What's the example of emotionally complimenting you?
Baby, I appreciate the way that you handle your emotion because you could have really went off on me based on XYZ.
I should reward you for not cussing me out.
Okay. No, first of all, I do not. So
I'm saying, no, I'm saying,
because I don't want to put no rumors out there. I do not.
I don't give a cornflakes. No, I'm not talking about anybody who's offended by this. Listen, if you offended, turn the show off. I'm so serious.
Okay, so, and number 4, is it my turn?
Yes, you got the last one.
Unexpected surprises. This is me all day, every day. I love surprises. I love surprises. I do. Like, I really do. I mean, I love.
You going to?
Yeah, of course. I love coming in. I think a couple times what you've done is I've come in and like you set the mood, or you know, put candles out, or you know, you. For just helping people out there, you could draw a bubble bath, you could surprise with flowers, and I'm talking about florist flowers, you could surprise.
It's so much shade.
No, I'm not.
It's so
You
much shade.
asked me to be transparent and honest. I am. You could surprise her with a massage. You could surprise her with picking up the kids and say, "Hey, you get an afternoon off." You could pick up the kids and take them to, you know, do something with them while you be able to have an afternoon off. So there are so many things that you could do to. I didn't for you to listen to.
I'm trying to. The kids in the background. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I can't focus to it.
So,
yes, I was listening as you were talking. I can multitask to this point, which I say what you said. You said surprising, drawing a bubble bath. You said florist flowers. She said that because I get her flowers. Now she want to step up and get florist flowers, which flowers come from the ground. It is no florist come from the thing. But I feel what you're saying. And so, but doing those things with surprises. I do some of those. I want to do more of those things. You don't think I do some of them? You're quiet. This is what. Listen, I'm totally reflective and honest about it. I try to be. I'm honest about what I do and what I don't do, or what I would like to do more.
Okay, I think that's good, baby.
But I don't think that you gave me say anything about what was already getting done. So, so the last one for the men. Here we go. Here we go. Last one. What is this last ingredient at the bottom of the pot? Ooh, read it right there.
Initiate the yams.
Initiate sex is what it says. I know what the thing said. Initiate what? What'd you say? What'd you say? No, what'd you say? What'd you say?
The yam.
Oh, the yam. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, it is true. Initiate the yams. Dramatic pause. Yes, like you said about the movies, I think the way people come up there, we don't mind doing that as well. We don't mind initiating for the most part. But it like, if you look at anybody at that point in time, it's the fact of that is a desire to say, hey, this woman desires me. And so I think if you're not initiating, I'm going to let you know what's going on in their mind, is the fact that, does she really like me like she used to like me? And so I know it's happened for me on those times. So you're supposed to give me like a tissue or something.
Oh, baby.
Get your hands off me. But no, I'm going to hold this up so people can see this part. Okay. But it's just saying, check yourself. Does this bother you? What is it?
No,
oh, okay. You was looking like this. So I'm gonna hold it up louder so she look at this. But this be reflective of like women. Just be honest with yourself, right? And so thinking about what percent of the time do you initiate? Out of 10 times, like, and then ask your partner, how often do you want me to initiate? Having that conversation. I think being proactive and you having that conversation with them will go a long way. So even if there's a struggle, you can do something saying, hey, this is something that I'm working on to get this. So, any thoughts? You got any thoughts on that? I'm going to put kids out. if you listen to this podcast and you can hear the struggle in my voice, know that there's maybe some children out here.
So those are the top four. The top four for the women.
Let me say like you did the last one. I love initiation. I love when you did that. What'd you say?
I love surprises.
I love initiated sexual yams. I love initiated yams. So is there something? You gotta cover. You want to say that?
So no, I mean, so ladies, men, you heard us. We was trying to not extend this one as long because we know you're trying to prepare for Thanksgiving and all this stuff.
Get your brother some yams for the
some real sweet potatoes and
some yams.
So again, so those are the things that we feel like that 4 ingredients as you prepare for this holiday.
I hope you learned something.
Yes, and so get your 4 ingredients, stir it up.
Taste one of this. Get you a little bit.
Those are the 4 things.
So love. Let me go ahead and jump to this love portion right here. Love is your love work for the week. Ask your spouse, what ingredients do you need to add to your love arsenal? So not your opinion. Ask them. And many times we don't want to ask their opinion because we don't want to hear what they got to say, right? Because we got. Did y'all hear what she said? Say that one time. You were moving the pot and stuff.
I'm sorry. No, I just said that's very true, baby.
Rewind the podcast. We got receipts. So many times you don't want to
bring them receipts.
I got them. Oh, I don't mind bringing. So what ingredients do you need to add to your love arsenal? And ask them that. You don't go tell them like, hey, let me pick the easiest one out of this love arsenal I can do. You ask them which ones would move the love needle for you the most. That just get my mojo going just hearing that. Just hearing open-ended questions like that. Yeah. Just get my mojo going in the sense of those. So, and try to push yourself to do all of them over the holidays. Don't kill yourself, but just like try to push yourself to do all of them, or at least most of them during the holidays.
Yes.
So, we appreciate y'all. You got a script you want to go to? I know you came to the meeting.
I'm always at the meeting.
Excuse me, children. I'm trying to record on the set. Hey, excuse me. I'm trying to record, y'all.
Yes.
Okay? Y'all see this? You see this? That's why, listen, for people who ain't got kids, we talking about they bored, all of them. Punch you in the throat.
Joe.
Because you ungrateful. You a couple, you ungrateful, you don't know what's going on.
So anyway, as always, we like to end with the scripture. And of course, as you know, such as tidbit information, sometimes holidays can bring about sometimes the good in people, sometimes the bad in people, because we understand all family dynamics are not the same. There's some tough situations, especially when it comes down, with blended families, especially who gets their kids and all of that stuff. Yeah. So I just want to leave this with this tidbit information. Just make sure during this holiday season that you share and you spread love, especially the love of Christ. 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18. Rejoice always. Pray continually. So mean pray. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Jesus Christ. So again, just give thanks for, as this time as you reflect. I know a lot of people, this may be a difficult time because you may have lost a loved one within the last year. So this is, holidays sometimes can bring about challenges as well. So, we understand that. So I would say, again, just remember 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18. Rejoice always, pray continually, and give thanks to God for everything.
Yeah, so give thanks. Look and see how good you got it on some things. Give thanks continuously on what you have. And then make sure you're in the kitchen cooking with the pot. Click.
So anyway.
There was some good nuggets in this pot today.
Yeah.
There was some good nuggets. If you miss this thing, one thing, what's one takeaway you take away from this episode? What's one takeaway you take away from this episode? You need. You just see these again? What's one takeaway?
Compliment him. I believe that's my biggest takeaway for today. Compliment you.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. Compliment you for sure.
Thank you.
One takeaway for you?
Okay, that's it. I was going to say you're going to ask that. The question, one takeaway for me is to be cognizant of what is in the pot that moves that for her. And so just continue to try to be creative. I think being creative, never being comfortable, seeing what areas have I been comfortable in, and then moving out of their comfort zone. So just doing it.
That's pretty awesome.
And then if you're doing that, the best yams my grandma used to cook was the ones you had marinated. I said something. You sprinkle some of that cinnamon.
brown sugar,
straight diabetes in the pot,
and vanilla flavor.
Ooh,
Some
that's
people
the
do
yams.
nutmeg. I don't like nutmeg.
That's the yams.
Yes,
So you like the little nutmeg.
So anyway, so as always, we appreciate you. We love you. We're so grateful for you tuning in today. Make sure you share, like, love, comment.
Yes.
Make sure you share this with somebody else as well. And
get your pot out.
As always,
get your pot out.
Let's do the thing.
Keep it hot out.
Laugh, learn, love.
Get your pot out.
Laugh, learn, love. Laugh, learn, love.
It's the Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Podcast Show.
Laugh, learn, love. Laugh, learn, love. Laugh, learn, love.
It's the Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Podcast Show.
And that's our show.
We love you. God loves you. It ain't nothing you can do about it, man.
Love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Work with it. Listen, if one ain't got no ring, you still work with him.
Work with him.
Work with him. Show love. The gifts ain't everything.
They are.
You see that? I ain't saying go, nigga.
Far from that. All right.
I'm talking about this. All right, look at it.